Continuing back with the 100 skills journey, I will be doing the archery skill today.
There he goes.
I have
Looks like he's gone for
one
good
method
this time.
that will get it to 50 within the
No
first
way to know if anyone else made it out
10,
alive.
20 minutes of playing the game. I don't know if an exploit. I don't think it is, just because of how it works. It doesn't work with any other companion, so it might be an exploit in that reason alone. I also haven't tested it with other skill companions. I probably should test with Aela, and I might actually test it and just splice that part in afterwards. But here in Riverwood, we can actually pick up Faendal. And with him, he's a beginner trainer for archery. What we can do is make some quick money. And I did also restart the 100 skills guide to like have just the items you can get from Helgen, just so I can like sell the stuff instead of having to quickly run through Bleak Falls Barrow, Golden Claw, make the money there. Because I'm trying to make this as vanilla as possible for both consoles and PC people who don't like to use exploits. And I got some people saying they prefer some non-exploits as well, and luckily this one is and also isn't at the same time. Just double checking, archery is I think it's between red and green, so either one can work. I'll just take this one because I feel more confident with that, I suppose. Continue our journey here to Whiterun, and just for fun, I went through Helgen. I didn't do any damage. I must have snuck a few seconds or something, but you can see I took some damage, but besides everything else is the bare minimum for what a Nord starts off with. I do have a few ideas of how this can work. So how damage-based skills work, it's by how much damage you deal to the person. So one-handed can get done pretty easily by leveling up your sneak. We're not doing one hand, just as an example. You can put some points in that to increase the damage of that, along with going over here to sneak, because the one perk up here, sneak attacks with daggers now do 15 times the total damage. I mean, just even with a normal iron dagger here, that is what? 60 damage, I'm pretty sure. 15. Yeah, that's 60 damage right there alone for a sneak attack with an iron dagger with no perk points assigned anywhere, which I think is pretty good. I hear it, but I don't see it. And the first idea I had was leveling up sneak along with your archery to get increased archery damage, and then getting the sneak skill that does increased damage with bows, 3 times damage. It's just the base stat, with a longbow doing 6, so 6 times 3, that's 18, with just some iron arrows, 8 times 3, that's 24, so 24 plus, what did I say, 18, that's what, 40-ish, which isn't terrible to start off with. Only problem is, I showed in the previous video, to get your sneak maxed out relatively quickly, you have to get up to High Hrothgar up there, which that can be done within the first. If you're really good proficient at the game, that can be done within the first, 2 hours of playtime, which isn't bad at all. If you're brand new to the game, it's probably going to take like 5, 6 hours, which isn't really a problem. So start here in the beginning. I'll get Faendal as my follower. Doesn't matter which one you pick, you just have to make sure when you give the letter to Camilla that you select the one that makes Sven look like the bad person. So we take the letter to Camilla, hard to the name, too many. And when you start off the game, she will always be within the trader here, having a conversation with her brother about the break-in, which is how you can start the Golden Claw quest to go up to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Maybe you could
You
talk
tell
some
her,
sense into
I have a
my
letter from you
pig-headed
from
brother.
Sven.
Another poem, I bet. You
Then
can tell
she'll
Sven
say
that
that
he already has
Sven's
a
a
mother.
bad guy, and
I'm
then
not
she'll like
speaking to him
Faendal.
anymore.
But
I better get going.
what doesn't make sense to me is, now that she likes him, why would Faendal want to follow me? It should be the other way around. Sven no longer has a chance with her, so he should say, there's no point in me being here anymore, I'll just go off with you and try and find other people or something. Instead of, oh, this person now likes me, I'll go with you forever. I don't get it, but it works either way.
I appreciate your help.
Now we have the option to make him be a follower. You want to get him. And now we're going to go make some gold by selling off all the stuff we picked up within say caps lock, within Helgen. You can also do the Ember Shard Mine and get some bonus loot as well. We can talk to Alvar here
Ain't every day. Take a look.
to sell a bunch of the stuff. If there's any loud noise in the back, I'm sorry. That's my cats playing with their toy. We can drop off the longbow too, because he has a hunting bow on, which is better that we can use. You can sell both sets or not. Doesn't matter. You can just get Faendal something else. So now we have 504 gold, which is pretty good. That can get us quite a few levels, if not maxed out. So the next trick, very, very simple.
I'm right behind you.
You just ask him to train you,
I'll show you what I know.
and he just train. Then you just need to trade some things
What
with
do you
him.
want me to carry?
Then you can get hunting bow, steel arrows, that key to his house. You're basically mugging him, and he's saying thank you. You can then ask to train
I'll show
again.
you what I know.
2 more levels. I have to do that back and forth because let me select it for some reason.
What do you want me to carry?
Take back your gold.
What
Then
do you want me to carry?
it did it right there.
I've got
Or
your
I'll
back.
click on the one, but it
I'll
doesn't
show you
click
what
on
I
it.
know.
You can only get 5 levels or 5 trains from any trainer within a level. So that's why I want to do all the trainings at one time.
Lead on.
Then you just want to trade
What
your
do you
stuff
want me to
back with
carry?
them. Take your gold. And then gotta keep fucking scrolling.
All right, what is it?
I'm gonna lose it.
What do you need? I'm right behind you. I'll show you what I know.
So we can see it's maxed out. We can't train anymore. Says it up there. We then go up here to. Oh, we didn't level up from that. I thought we would have leveled up. But yeah, that's just how you can do it. Because he can train you up to 50. I'm gonna cut the video here. I'm gonna go to my other playthrough where I have everything in Skyrim pretty much done. Now I'm gonna see if Aela can train me past 50. Oh yeah, I can do that. Okay. So I'll be back in this part right here in a few minutes. Whoa, that's weird. I did just check, and you can do it with Aela as well. The only problem with getting her as a follower is you have to complete the companion's quest line first, which can take between 2 hours to a while. Because some of the Silver Hand can be a formidable opponent in the very beginning. Specifically, the mission where you go to the Dustman's Cairn. I've always struggled with that one starting off the game, but I'm sure if you lower difficulty and put your skill points into the most narrow parts, it'll probably be playing the game. It'll probably be a lot easier to get through. Anyway, though, so yeah, Aela, she can get you up to 75, and then there is one more person who can get you to 100 with money, but you cannot get your money back, so I would not recommend that. What you can do is continue playing the game, use him to your archery up to 50 to start off with. You just have to level up first, and then you can put 5 more points in, and you just repeat that over and over. I really hope that noise is not loud on the microphone. If so, I'll figure out a way to turn it down so it's not. But what you can also do, if you don't have to make a bunch of arrows, which I know that can suck in the beginning of the game where you have no arrows, but you'll quickly accumulate a lot just by playing the game. You can use the conjure bow, spectral bow, something like that, and it'll put a bow in your hands with unlimited arrows. And let's get the unlimited arrows thing playing on the right difficulty for a tutorial. Okay, hold on. Let me go turn this thing off. Okay. Since this is a long tutorial, I may skip around to places whenever I feel it's necessary, when I'm just sitting there doing one thing repeatedly over and over. But what the goal is right now is to head into Whiterun here. And actually, I could do Bleak Falls Barrow real quick and get the money from the Golden Claw. I'm not going to do that, though. I'm going to think about this while I make my way into Whiterun. I'll probably speed it up here at this part. Persuading this guard up here should give us enough money or enough XP to hopefully level us up.
fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Well, oh, I was right. Okay. So we can get a level up here. Whichever one you want. I'm thinking the first one should probably go into archery, though. So your bows can do more damage in general. Faendal needs on the inside as we continue to make our money. I think I'm going to do, just speed up for myself personally, is just to get the Skyforged steel chest. I'm just only going to grab the money, though, nothing else, to make it comprehensible. Okay, sweet. Because I just want to get money real quick to get the, hoping that Farengar, I think that's his name, has the spell tome. And I'm gonna hope that it's not more than 100 magic, or else I'm gonna have some problems there. Just to see if it's possible, because I know that it has the properties of a Daedric bow. That's what I read, at least. I could be wrong. I have very rarely ever used the conjure spell tomes. I used them once or twice when I first started playing the game, but that was back in 2011. I used them about a year or two ago when I did a conjuration only playthrough of the game, which was pretty fun, especially with the Creation Club stuff. You get a bunch of extra conjurations, like the Bone Thrall. You get a dragon priest you can temporarily spawn, and like a giant skeleton monster that looks like what's the word? Has all the animations and attacks of a lurker from the Dragonborn DLC, except it's a giant like bone man. The only problem with that guy is, though, or most of these spell tomes, is that they don't show up until you're high in the conjuration. I mean, not until you're like high in levels. I truly love how just the exploits in this game, they just make it amazing, I think. Up to dragons reaching out to talk to Farengar. Doing a quick voice overlay here quick. I discovered that Farengar does not sell bound bow, or at least to my knowledge he does not. So instead I'm just going to cut this part out and go back out to where I'm outside, because all I do is sit here, talk, look up something, then I figure out that Farengar doesn't have it, and you cannot get bound bow until your conjuration is at least level 40. So in the next part, I'm going to go out to Whiterun, embarrassingly miss about 10 shots with my bow before finally landing an animal to demonstrate a quick way to level your conjuration in case you want to get conjure bow, because it does come with, it's 147 magicka, which isn't terrible. You can get the robes and Helgen that'll increase your magicka, and you'll get 100 arrows with the bow, and you have the bow for 120 seconds. So that's less than an arrow. That's about 1.2 arrows per second, which you could do, but it's not going to be the most efficient. So I'll probably have this voiceover in, and I'm just going to remove the other stuff that's completely unnecessary to this video to make it go faster than it should, because I figured out things that I didn't know before. It's a learning process. I'm great at the game. I'm not a master, though. Back to the editing. What I'll probably do is I'll show the setup for this, and then I'll go to my other save file,
Old friend.
and I'll just demonstrate the method with the Greybeards to show that it does work once you get up to High Hrothgar and complete that mission for them. Another quick voiceover, just doing what the other one did. I run outside and I spend way too long trying to find an animal to kill. I do stumble upon a wolf, and I do a quick conjuration example of how to level that up. I'll do a more in-depth video, though, eventually. But I just had to get a few levels just to, level up something that gets more levels in return from Faendal. But, after this clip, I do go back to my more advanced character to skip the High Hrothgar part. And that shows the Greybeard step, so I'm now going to skip to that part. Don't just throw your perk points in health like I am. I'm doing it just to make it faster, because I don't need that there either. I'd recommend putting one to sneak as well, so you can start working your way up that side of the sneak tree to get to deadly aim here. That way you can do more damage with bows, because the more damage you do with the bow, the more it's going to add to your archery once you can no longer use trainers. There's also extra points here you can put in. Probably critical shot would be a good one to put into, because critical chances deal more damage. That won't be as useful for leveling up, but it is useful for combat in general. Along with combat in general, combat, and combat. So mostly, if you're just in for leveling it, definitely sink points into overdraw and then critical shots. So put one there. Yeah, so now the prompt is gone because he cannot take you past level 50.
You lead, I'll follow.
I'll now do a quick save here. And I'll go to my other save file to show you up at the Greybeards, because I honestly don't feel like doing 4 main quests right now to get up there for the video. In this one I don't show how to get up to High Hrothgar, but you can see in my sneak video step by step. If not, fast travel to Helgen, turn straight around and follow that road, and it'll take you right up to High Hrothgar. I'll do an example here real quick. My archery for this one is 15. I'm nothing. I'll just do a console command to show you that she can work past 50. Okay, so it's a 51 right now. So, whoops, I didn't show it. It's a 54 right now. We can now talk to Aela,
I'll show you what I know.
because she can take us to 75.
I'll show you what I know.
Then just the same thing as before. I need to trade
What do
some
you
things
need
with
to
you.
take?
Take back all your gold.
Lead
It's pretty simple. I'll now head up to the High Hrothgar to show you with the Greybeards as well. Take a quick drink here.
on them. Hey, watch it.
What I could do is also advance my conjuration here and just see if the what's it called? It shows up. This is gonna be act very, very closely to the whole Iron Dagger one, or Iron Dagger sneak level. Let's put some points here into. I lied. We're just gonna max out real quick just for the sake of making go faster. That's not how that works. I'm fucking stupid. Hold on. No, I gotta legendary it. That's meant to do. Okay. Now it's legendary. We can see that I do 89 damage with it, and then I'll 25 as well. That's where I meant to do my sneak, which, yeah, here's the sneak one. So 3 times as much damage. So I'm doing 3 times as much with the bow. I don't know if it counts the arrows or not, but I know it counts the bow. It says that. So we'll see how far one sneak shot can take me. I'm at 15 right now. I need to increase difficulty. Yeah, it's not going to go up too far because, let's say he has 20 health right there. I said 80 or 100 some damage. It's only going to count the 20 points of the health that it took from him. But now that he has maxed out health, yeah, there went up to 16. Maybe 17? No. Beginning of 16, and sadly, let me just take off my armor so I do. Doesn't matter. I think the other guys had less health on them regardless. Yeah, as you can see, it works. It's gonna be slow, of course, once you're into the 50s and the 70s. But it will work, just like normal combat. I will go cut the video now and see if I can... Actually, I was doing the video for fun. I'll go back over here to Whiterun and level up my conjuration a bit. Just to see how it works. Awesome. I think I have 0 points of magic anyway. Yeah, I do. I'll put in some for quick here. Just quickly ruin my save file. I lied. This is the part where I go to Winterhold, or I go to Dragon's Reach to talk to Faendal to get the bound bow, and this is the point where I discover that you don't get the bound bow until your conjuration level 40, which I did increase, but I'm pretty sure Faendal just doesn't carry the book. I did reset his inventory, and I give up on him real quick, and I go to College of Winterhold instead to find Finis Gester, because he is the master conjurer there. And he did have the book. I'm going to skip to that part now to save more time.
One of the
There you
few
are.
things
If you
that
require,
keep us in
if you
touch
would,
with the
please,
rest of
the summoning of
Skyrim.
undead is even less advisable. So you
Oh,
wish
here,
to master
dragon.
the arcade
I click books.
spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Hey, there it is. Maybe just Faendal doesn't have the book. Cost 138. Let's fix that. That was what, an adept one? Oh, wrong one. This one. I did equip it right. Okay, I did. Wrong one. Oh, it gives you 100 bound arrows, so that'll be useful. Archery increased, yeah, it works. So you can always deal with that then too. This will definitely archery bit. But yeah, whoops, hit the mic. What can also help, for instance, is getting apparel and stuff that can increase it, such as the bows do more damage, and this is the ancient shadow armor that you get from completing the not Thieves Guild, Dark Brother quest with the optional objective. You'll get Ola's whatever her name is, Ola's token. It's like a sapphire. And once you talk to her in Whiterun, she'll then give you the location of the Ancient Shrouded Armor. And the cool thing about the Ancient Shrouded Armor is that with this part on, you can also have another headpiece on. So I can take that off and keep that on. But I can't have this on and put that on. You have to have this on first, or that one, and then you can put that on. So you can have two headpieces at once, giving you this here. So I'm getting bows doing 35% more damage, and then I have that on because it's useful when I'm playing legendary difficulty. I think I also have on a necklace and a ring. Yeah, bows do 45% more damage. Bows do 45% more damage. And I think I have some other things are also helping as well. I'll go check here. Yeah, the necklace, the cowl, the backpack doing 10% more. Then I have the other ancient shrouded cowl on, which is nice. Then you can see all the other stuff here as well. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that's useful for this. Because doing more damage with the bow, of course, will help it increase as well. The Greybeards, if you don't like that method, Shadowmere, he is a very, very tanky horse. He has not unlimited health, he has a ton of health. What I will do is... Wait, he should be down here. Because of that, let me go down here and look real quick. Wrong one, again. Oh, cool, it's them. Anyway. Yeah, and he'll never become hostile, of course. So you just sit here, just do it right into him.
Time to die.
I don't want to do this. Yeah, Shadowmere is another great alternative. I think horses in general are. I'm going to escape this chaos and go test it with a normal horse just to see. Already mentioned the clock so far. I'm definitely going to trim that down. We don't need this much of it. I'm going to take out all the unimportant stuff in the video, such as me going to Whiterun the first time when the book wasn't there. We talked to him.
Not the fleetest, suppose so. You've got a deal.
Just buy a horse.
It's the one with
Now
the
this is our
saddle.
horse. And I did it again. He should have a lot of health. I might have lied. But on the bright side, though, I don't think he won't get mad at you. But he does have a lot less health than Shadow. What you could do is level up your restoration at the same time by putting, you could use grand healing for everyone. That's an expert, so you're not going to get that anytime soon. Probably just healing hands will work fine. Wrong one. Yeah, just that to get restoration up to healing as well. Then you can switch back to your bow. Switch back to the bow to sink in some more shots. This is going to be a slow process, but it's faster than playing normally. If I can think of a better way, I will be sure to make a new video or edit this one to put it somewhere else. But until then, I hope this guide was useful on how to increase weapons, because this exact same method applies to one-handed, two-handed destruction as well, but with slight modifications. If you like a more in-depth guide, I will gladly make one. I know this one isn't as advanced as my smithing one or my sneak one, but I'm sure there's a quicker way. I'm just not aware of what it is yet. And I've still been really appreciating all the positive comments. It makes me want to continue to do this more. If I could, because I love making these videos. They're really fun to do, to spread my, what, 13 years, not quite 13, 12 years of Elder Scrolls, or Skyrim's knowledge I've acquired over half my life. Definitely one of my top 10 favorite games. I could definitely make a video about this every day. And I'd appreciate some input in the comments. Would you like a better edited, more in-depth video maybe every 2 or 3 days? Or just a quick video where I can think off the top of my head with a little bit of research in one day? I'll happily do whichever you guys prefer. Until then, I hope this video was useful to you in one way or another. If it was, let me know. If not, tell me how it can improve, and I'll gladly improve to make the channel viewers happy. See ya.